king is here, baby. Hey!
It's right, because what you saying, you've been misleading people for 10 years.
Point of order, Madam Chair.
What's your point?
If this guy insinuator called me a liar again and you sit there and don't talk about decorum and personal attacks, I'm gonna blast him and you. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and let him tell me in front of you that I'm misleading people. That's like calling me a liar. I'm gonna blast him and you if it continues, and that's easy for me to do with a way to, and I'm not gonna let, you know, you better get him in check. Because I'm not going to sit and know he calling me a liar and you ain't saying that.
Mr. Murphy, he is correct.
You can continue to look away from me if you like. Cowards look away, Mr. Mays.
Ms. Harbour, I'm watching
Don't
the clock.
interrupt me.
No,
I have the clock right now.
Your time
I have the
is
clock
up.
right now. So I would appreciate you affording me the opportunity to speak.
I'm giving you your first warning.
You're a bully. You're a
Mr.
bully.
Metcalf,
You're a bully.
you come forward.
You are a bully, Mr. Mays. When you don't get what you want, you bully people. And it needs to stop.
You out of order.
So are you.
Okay, well,
So are
right
you.
now you need to be quiet. We got an appeal to the ruling of the infamous Liddell Lewis. You see how that scared the hell out of me? I say, is the Lord getting me? Did I say something wrong? Or is the devil mad?
And also mimic things like that. I mean, is that in order, Mr. President?
You don't acknowledge the second and deal with finance chair. You wrong. It's been moved and second, the appeal. And you don't want to acknowledge it.
Yeah, we gonna look, Councilman Mays, but you messed yourself up. You know the rules.
My vote is sacred.
Your vote is, but you didn't respect your vote tonight. When I say you are out of order, you are supposed to immediately cease arguing and say, I appeal your decision. You did not. You continued to argue, and I said, I rule you out of order again. I said it 3 times before you said,
You out of order, Ms. Galloway.
No, I'm not.
Seconded.
Baby, I'm willing to take this one all the way because I asked Councilman Winfrey about it. You are wrong, and you messed yourself up on tonight.
It's been seconded, babe.
We don't
No,
do
because
that.
I self-defense
We don't
myself
do
and been
that.
and did something.
That is, no.
You know, that's how I caught my first felony at age 28.
Councilman Mays,
I'm the type guy, you
Councilman
shoot
Mays,
me
your
in the
time is
head,
up. Your
I'll
time-
die, but
Your
you ain't
time
gonna play
is up,
with
or
me.
I'm going to have to, excuse
Okay,
me. Thank
because
you.
I'm full grown, and I don't play. Now, you can run the clock when I'm in the fuss, because you wanted no discussion. Now you want to interrupt me. You and Mr. Murphy never wanted no discussion. I maneuver, and here you interrupted my 30
What's your
seconds.
point of what's your point?
Through you to the speaker, the consent agreement was for the regular rules that's in the rules, and also in the
Point
consent
of
agreement,
order.
the consent.
Point of
What's your
order.
point, Mr. Murphy?
This guy used a point of information to take the floor. That's not a quick inquiry. He making statements. He out of order. And you said letting it go.
Mr. Mays, a point of information is also known as a request for information, and it's on rule number 26. And that rule is request information from the member holding the floor. It is not a quick inquiry, it is a
I'm
request for
holding the floor.
information.
He talking to her. Keep reading.
Its purpose is to help the member making the request for information understand the process and the potential consequences of the next
So
vote.
he's out of order. I'm the member holding the floor. He trying to talk to her. He ain't helping me.
Mr. Mays, continue.
He's out of order. So don't warn me.
Mr. Mays,
I am
continue.
continuing. When the clock running, I'm continuing. And I'm continuing to say, quit treating me differently than these other folks.
Mr. Mays, continue.
I am continuing. When she speaks to me, stop the clock. He done distracted me, she done distracted me, the clock's still running. And both of them unlawful. Here I'm trying to take care of $1 million worth of business and these two clowns.
Miss,
Do we have to argue about what's going on up here? Now I sat here and let them go back and forth till it hit 0. I shouldn't have to do that. Now common sense tell you, when they up here doing that, the clock stopped. Now they giving you the sign not to stop it, it's at 46 seconds, 30 seconds. I was dead in the middle of finding out about 540,000 when this clown stuff started. But they didn't want discussion. They want to read off some numbers and vote. No discussion. Now all of a sudden they're geniuses. I'm gonna have to buy some more time, but I might not get it because Ms. Winfrey Collins is stepped out. I moved to amend this and send it to Special Affairs.
Is there support? That motion dies for lack of support.
But them women, whether they white or black, they've been treated differently. And it's getting out of hand. Eva talking now, Monica be talking with them. I think they trying to pull a coup on you. They want to run together in 5 votes. Maybe they done cut a deal, and Monica bending over backwards to keep their votes of Eva, Worthing, Kate Fields, and Green. Because my position is, why in the world would you throw my black butt out? What's going on here? Point of order. Warn him. What is he talking about?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. He's talking and I'm talking.
Well, wait a minute. What's your point?
Point of order. Warning. That's my point.
Well, I don't think it's appropriate to say anybody's bending over for other people. I just think that's totally inappropriate, especially in this discussion.
Okay. Your point's well taken. Proceed.
Your point well taken, but it's my argument. It's factual and true. This is an argument about why you ain't throwing the black lady and the white ladies and them out. I ain't got to the Mexicans yet.
He's so.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny.
What's your point of information?
I'm so sorry. I need a translation. I have no idea what I ain't studying it actually means.
I'll translate that. I ain't studying you in the regular language means I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motives.
Thank you for clarifying that.
That's one definition of I ain't studying what he's talking about. I can give 2 or 3 more indications. Thank you all that, but you ain't all that. And when you're sitting next to me talking through the mask and taunting me, you sure ain't all that. You ain't classy, you're ignorant, and it's disrespectful.
Point of order.
Madam Chair, the only thing I got to say is with these new ordinances, I just wish if you could sell, there's so many stipulations. Oh, okay, go on. I'm done.
You want to speak? I just
No, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
forgot what another
Point of order.
I'm good.
Y'all don't know what that man was finna say and point been made. Sometimes you should give people latitude and listen before you rule him out of order. Don't you think?
Mr. Means, I didn't rule him out of
You
order.
did interrupt. You know, he hadn't spoke for 30 seconds. Y'all ain't gonna do me like that and nobody else. I'm in a point of order. Miss Worthing.
Yes, and
You read minds now?
Mr. Mays,
Y'all read minds, you and Monica?
I need you to please listen.
Oh. You might want me to leave until y'all
I
stop this
asked him if he
foolishness.
wanted to speak, and he said he's fine.
No.
Okay. Anybody else want to speak?
I do want to speak.
Miss Galloway?
Listen.
And she.
Point of order. Point of order.
Mr. Mays.
She ain't on topic.
Mr. Mays, you're screaming.
I'm showing you we didn't even know what she was gonna say. You just doing other
Mr.
people.
Mays,
She wasn't on
that's out of
topic.
order.
No,
I'm
it was
giving
an
you your
example of
response.
something.
That's out of order.
You're out of
Are we
order.
gonna speak? And
That's
Mr.
what we
Davis.
said. Say that to us, me and Murray and others. That's how they do. Don't know. I didn't know what you was gonna say. I just proved something to you. Y'all go ahead. To me, I did prove
Mr. Mays,
something.
please stop.
Please, that's what we telling y'all. Stop.
So this is the thing. I am over being held hostage by Councilman Mays.
Point of order.
And no
Point of
one-
order. She's out of order. I ain't holding your hostage. What's the ransom amount? How much is the ransom for your hostage? No, you shut up.
Mr.
You didn't tell me to shut up. I'm going to point of order. You leave.
I will not allow
You
this
leave.
screaming.
You leave.
You must leave.
Point of order. When I say point of order, your job mouth supposed to
I am
stop.
the chair.
Point of order.
But I will
The
not.
chair's mouth
I
stop.
am asking
Point of order. I'm asking you to stop your mouth when I say
Mr. Mays,
point of
we
order.
will stand
stand still and wait
Well,
until
then
you leave
stand
the
still
meeting. I will
until
not
you
allow
start coming to
this.
regular meetings. You can stand still. I bet I won't go there. You can go to this chair no more.
To leave the meeting.
Point of information.
Motion on the floor for a recess.
Point of
of 15
information.
minutes. Is there a second?
Because we don't have 5 people here, so this is not an official meeting.
And that's correct. It's not an official meeting.
Hey,
Everybody up there know that it's not a
Point
forum.
of- hey, this guy is out of order.
That you
The
should not be in
deputy-
here.
the
At 7
deputy-
o'clock, this will be closed because this is run by the administration. You all run the council chambers. We run this. 7 o'clock is shut down because
Identify yourself.
no.
Identify yourself. Identify yourself. Identify yourself.
It's shut down.
Okay, but we all get arrested. Now that's somebody legally that said in here. That's the look. Let me explain to y'all. That's the look. Let me get it back in order.
If you can just sit your tail down in the seat, then you'll know what's going on in the meeting.
I ain't got no tail, girl.
Mr. Mays, that's improper. You're out of order, Mr. Mays.
I can't even get a thought out. I can't speak without having someone overtalk me, point of order, and also make mimicking things like that. I mean, is that an order, Mr. President?
Continue this meeting. We need some education on this council.
Who is she talking to?
Education. Every meeting, it's you. Please lower your volume.
I'm not going to lower my volume
You're out
because
of
you're going to
order.
hear what I got to say.
You're out of order.
And
Ms.
you're out of
Carter.
order.
Raise your voice.
Miss Fields, you out of order. Why are you messing with that chair?
Point of order. Screaming is not allowed. Decorum is
I am
expected.
sick and tired of
It's
you.
in the
This
charter.
is every time we have a
It's
meeting.
in the charter.
Forget the charter. Forget parliamentary procedures. Let's talk about respect.
And you.
I hope the cameras are catching
We
it.
I hope
we
they are.
talking to the camera.
I hope they are. Because this has to stop.
Yes, it does.
You have to stop.
Madam Chair.
This is ridiculous. And talk about this council needs education. I can point out a couple of people on this council that need to be educated.
Madam Chair.
You know what? Grants Committee, I am going to join Grants Committee. Can I get a second on that?
And that's the reason what I'm saying.
Well, I'm glad Mr. Mays got his question answered on my time, but that's okay.
Well, I'm
I'll take
answering
that- I'll take
questions
that
on
as an
Mr.
answer.
Fields. You done?
I'm done.
Okay, look. We start taking shots rather than taking care of business. I'm all up for that today. I'm up for it. I don't care nothing about no cameras, people in the room. If you want to start showing out with this chairman and this committee, I'm going to show out with you.
Mr. Mays know that it's not Monica Galloway that's making a mockery of the city, it's Mr. Mays himself.
Thank you, Mr. Mays.
No, I don't know that. I think you foolishly falling asleep and me's making a mockery of it. You fell asleep, you were
Councilman
snoring.
Mays, we're on your
She just
appeal.
talked about me,
We're
Ms.
on
Galloway.
your
Why are you
appeal.
interrupting me? I can use my time to respond to her. You didn't check her. You need to cut it out. Everybody looking. You think she didn't think she said something slick to me with her falling asleep, snoring butt? My point of order is that if he make a personal attack toward me, I'm going to make 3 back, even if I get arrested. You can't tolerate him
Mays.
talking a certain way. I ain't studying it.
Mr. Mays, this is your second warning.
Yeah, may I be excused on this second warning? This
may be
my
excused,
point of order is
Mr.
supposed
Mays.
to be on a motion, and it done turn to me. Every time he talk is me. And I'm getting
Mr.
tired
Mays.
of it. And,
Mr. Mays.
and I'm Quincy Murphy. And,
Mr. Mays,
and
you
you think I'm scared of you. And
Mr.
I ain't
Metcalf,
scared
Mr.
of you.
Mr. Mays, you are entirely.
Oh, I don't know. I done went overboard because
You
you
are
are
out of order.
discriminatory.
That is
you got
incredibly-
little
Mr.
ears that
Metcalf.
hear what you want to hear,
Mr.
and I ain't studying you.
Metcalf.
I ain't studying you.
Mr. Mays, you will not be allowed back in this meeting.
You ain't got to tolerate. I don't tolerate you.
Okay, we are still in the first round of discussion. Is there any other member of council who wishes to speak in this first round of discussion? Yes, Dr. Lewis. Mr. Mays, you've been excused. Get him out. Dr. Lewis, you have the floor.
Madam Chair,
Dr. Lewis, you have the floor.
thank you. I would like to make a motion to remove Eric Mays from his seat for 30 days.
There is a motion on the floor to remove Eric Mays from his seat for 30